Hi, welcome back. I'm talking to Robert Kline. Interesting gentleman here. You've had quite a history in the world of motion pictures, haven't you?
Yes, I've been very fortunate, had wonderful mentors and good timing.
Yeah, it's I looked up some of your information on here, and if you folks want to do that, you certainly can. Robert Kline, by the way, not spelled like the stand-up comedian, but K-L-I-N-E.
I'm the one who works.
You're the one that works, yeah. Quite a history. Your West Coast Film Festival, which you've done before, and it's coming August 28th.
Yes, and thank you about your comments about my history. I had been for a decade the Senior Vice President of 20th Century Fox. I'm a co-founder of Lifetime Television.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I am the producer of Heaven and Earth, Oliver Stone's highly acclaimed third part of his Vietnam trilogy. Mm-hmm. And as you and I briefly discussed, I will be premiering for Warner Brothers the new JFK film in November coming up.
Yeah, that sounds very intriguing. Can you tell us a little bit about that film? I know it's not going to be part of your film festival, right?
No, that is not. But
Okay.
my Vietnam film that Oliver Stone directed for me will be, which is a big. The JFK film is entitled JFK Remembered 50 Years Later, and it's an hour and 40-minute documentary on the 1,000-day presidency of John Kennedy and his legacy and why 50 years later he still remains so vibrant. One of the issues, of course, is that when he died, he was a very young man in his youth. Charisma and energy and vitality. It's a beautiful film.
I'll be interested in looking forward to that. So you're going to premiere it then. When does it after that, is it going to be?
It's going to go in theatrical release. Warner Brothers is doing the broadest distribution of DVDs
really?
with a collector's set that it will include the film, Oliver Stone's JFK, which is a narrative with Kevin Costner, etc., and a lot of things like personal letters from John Kennedy, pictures, just a beautiful collector's item.
Well, tell you what, when that is available, you'll have to give us a call and come back.
I'd love to.
That would be really neat.
Thank you for the
That
invitation.
would be great. All right, West Coast Film Festival down in San Juan Capistrano. This is an opportunity for people at different venues. I think there's about 4 or 5 venues.
No, there are three
venues.
venues, Ken. There's the primary venue, and there's our logo.
There it is.
There's our logo. The primary venue is the Regency Theater in San Juan Capistrano, including their VIP room. This is our third year with them, and Warner Brothers is our partner. St. Margaret's Episcopal School in their $20 million art center. We opened it for them last year with Chariots of Fire. Perfect summer, Olympics, runners.
Yeah.
This year we will be showing what is maybe considered the greatest musical ever made, An American in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Gene Kelly.
Right.
Leslie Caron, music by George and Ira Gershwin, choreography by Gene Kelly, and great piano virtuoso by Oscar Levant.
And to have the opportunity to see some of those classic films as they should be seen on a big screen in a darkened theater is absolutely wonderful. I think it's a whole different experience. I remember years ago seeing Gone with the Wind in a theater such as that up in the Bay Area, and I had seen it many times as a kid. You see it on TV.
On Turner.
Exactly, and then you finally get to see it in a theater.
Totally different experience.
Whoa, I mean.
And I tell my stepsons, it's a much better experience than them going on their cell phones or their iPads.
Yeah.
In a and we opened the film festival on Wednesday, August 28th, with the premiere of the Clint Eastwood tribute documentary by Warner's called Through a Lens. It's Clint Eastwood as a director. And it shows the wonderful evolution from doing Josie as a director, not just as a star. Josie Wales, Pale Rider, to Unforgiven, to $1 Million Baby, to Gran Torino, to Mystic River.
One of my favorites was, I don't know if you're showing this, but Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil that he did.
No, we're not showing it, but it's in the documentary.
Okay, good. And I like that one.
Good book, too.
Yeah. How many films in all are in presentation?
About 20.
Okay.
20. Granted, because of our partnership with Warner Brothers, we want to show classic films. Like the next night, on Thursday, August 29th, is the 40th anniversary of Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon.
Yeah. That's amazing. I remember seeing that when I was a kid, and I have to admit, back then we snuck into the theater because it was R-rated, and we were not. I think back then you had to be 17. Back in
now you just have to go in with a parent,
no
matter what you're going to see.
Yeah, I know, but I remember that. My friend and I, were acting all like older than we should be.
Did you get down the high?
Yeah, and we got in to see that, and of course Bruce Lee was on. The Green Hornet. He was on that TV series.
It was way before I became senior vice president of Fox, but he was Kato.
Yeah.
He was Kato on the Green. So we're showing the 40th anniversary Friday. And since I know your viewers are golfers, not everyone, we are showing the anniversary screening of Caddyshack.
Yeah. Just a great...
it's very funny. Because your cameraman, I said Caddyshack, and he starts laughing. It is like when we showed in our first year Blazing Saddles. Yeah. And people just laugh. Caddyshack is to golfers. Yeah. What Blazing Saddles is to Westerns.
Yeah, yeah. It really was.
Bill Murray.
You look at the cast in that film.
Rodney Dangerfield, Ted Knight, Chevy. Funny movie. We're going to have a couple golf pros introduce it.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And chip golf balls into the crowd.
Oh, that'll be great.
And Saturday is a big thing. I don't teach film. I have celebrated my 25th anniversary at USC. I teach political science.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I created the course on terrorism and the Vietnam experience there. But we are showing... film festival winners from Sundance, from Santa Barbara, from Palm Springs, from South by Southwest. But a big chunk of the day is devoted to the best of the USC Film School winners.
Oh, that's nice.
And
that's great.
And for parents or grandparents here who take pride in seeing the work of another generation, they are in a class in all deference, to friends of mine who teach at NYU and UCLA, USC's in a class by themselves.
Yeah, I bet they are. Speaking of that, does the fact that the up and coming filmmakers have much less expensive access now to making films, in other words, unlike the generation 20, 30 years ago, where you
get a camera?
Yeah, you had to pay for the film, you had this. Now someone can get a very inexpensive camera just to put a little something together.
Some kids do it on their phone.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you can edit it right on your phone.
There are kids making films today that didn't even dream of it before. And in a nice way. Yeah, I see it at SC. A lot of kids from less than affluent backgrounds in West LA, Pacific Palisades, Pasadena, Newport Beach, they're making films where 20 years ago. Yeah. And our closing night is a special night, which is the 1st of September. We are showing my film, which is unusual because I shy away from that, Heaven and Earth. That was directed by Oliver Stone, nominated for the Pulitzer Prize for Literature, best-selling book, and it's the last part of the Vietnam trilogy. Stars Tommy Lee Jones, Debbie Reynolds, etc. And Leli Haislip, best-selling author and Pulitzer Prize winner, will be there to introduce her movie.
That'll be fantastic.
Yeah,
that'll be great.
And it's up in the marquee already.
All right. Now, if people want to go to this, the best way is online to get that schedule, westcoastfilmfest.com.
That is correct.
And that's very easy to go to. Everything's here, the schedule, the ticket prices, everything you need.
Did you get everything on there?
Yeah, I did.
Terrific.
Yeah, I was able to look, and what you printed out for me here, everything is there. And it shows where the venues are going to be. Is there one central location? I know they
Yes.
can buy tickets online, but can they go to any venue?
Yeah, the central location is the Regency Theater in San Juan. They can go to the box office. There's a third location, which is the Ocean Institute at Dana Point, and we're showing Free Willy.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then we're going to let their whales go after to celebrate the screening.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then at Regency, parents, grandparents, we have an afternoon of Looney Tunes.
Love them.
And Black Beauty.
Yeah.
So kids have a venue too.
And that's a beautiful theater, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. 2 years ago, I saw Midnight in Paris with my wife, sat in the VIP room, had a gorgeous Chardonnay wine with brie cheese, and watch Woody Allen do Owen Wilson in Paris.
See, there's the way to do it right there. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think this is a great. How many years you've been putting this on?
This is our third year.
Okay.
And Warner's has been our partner all 3 years. We always bring some of the best films and winners from film festivals and local filmmakers here in Southern California. We want to nurture their dreams too, like people nurtured mine.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, and it's nice to see that tradition is still going on, where we're seeing up and coming filmmakers, and that the people who've been in the business for many, many years are helping them out and giving them expertise, and I think that's fantastic.
Great.
I really do. Please come back when your DVD comes out about
JFK. I will. I look forward to it.
And with all those special features on it, it's going to be wonderful. And I think that's great that you're premiering it back at the Smithsonian on the anniversary, sadly, of his death, but still 50
It's inappropriate
years.
to honor him. Be in Washington.
All right. Well, nice to have you on.
Nice to have you on board. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right. And again, westcoastfilmfest.com. That's where you can get all the information. It begins August 28th. That's a Wednesday. And goes to September 1st. The first showing is going to be at the Regency Theater in San Juan. You can always go down there, as Robert said, where you can buy your tickets for all the different events down there. Robert, thank you very much again.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, nice seeing you.
Nice meeting you.
Folks, we'll be right back in just a moment.
I'm going to borrow.
Oh, yeah, there you go.